In today's video, I am going to attempt to run a 3:05 800 meter distance. So 3 minutes, 5 seconds. Can I do it? I don't know. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. I am heading out to the track. Going to do some 800 meter repeats, and this is going to be the last one for the next little while because the track is going to be closed when school goes back. Otherwise I'll be forced to run on the roads, and that's okay, but when you're running that fast, you kind of want to be on a track because you don't want to think about anything else other than running really, really fast. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Plant Powered Runner. My name is David, and if you are liking these videos, please give me a like, subscribe, comment, all those wonderful things. I would appreciate it, and so would the channel. Well, we meet again. Ooh, man, it's gonna be a warm one. I'm here once again on the track. I'm a little nervous, to be quite honest. I always seem to get nervous when I get out to the track. First off, I know it's gonna be a hard workout. There's this pressure that I put on myself. What I do to get rid of it is I walk around the track just a couple of times, just like I'm doing now, just to kind of get into it, right? To, just to feel the track under my feet. It's not unfamiliar. I'm here, I'm present. I'm putting in the time on the track. It's a familiar space. I get into that zone. Sorry guys, I gotta keep these on. I gotta stay in that zone, get comfortable with it. And then I do a lot of visualization, right? The feeling, the breathing, all of those things kind of come into itself as I enter the turn, enter the bend, right? The familiar trees, right? Where the shade is, right? When I'm running. Now, the reason why I am doing these track sessions is to see, to experiment, know if it's made a difference once I go back 100% to just doing math. Right now, you all know I'm doing 80-20, and there's a lot of benefits to it. School is closed, school is opening. This track is going to be inaccessible to me unless I get out really, really early in the mornings. And like you all know, I'm a night owl. So I either have to change my habits or find a new place to do an 800 or just go back to pure math again. And I'm okay with any of those. It's just experimenting how I go. So the hope was to knock down my time significantly once the cooler weather comes. It's about becoming a better version of myself each and every day. So all these are little baby steps that gets you to that place that you want to get, that you want to be at. And it's a journey, right? It's not like, boom, you just arrive. It's something that you work towards, and it's the fun, it's the journey, it's the training. Like if I had to choose between racing and training, I would take training every single day of the week. I'm gonna set up some cameras, let's do a little bit of filming and see how this whole run comes together.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go.
Okay guys, so it's starting. 7 800 meter repeats. Fingers crossed that I'm able to achieve my goal today. Let's go.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive faster car.
Number 2, we go out again, nice and fast, nice and strong. And you know, the first time around, I think I was doing about, I think I did it in about a minute 33, I think. And that was the fastest I think I'd ever done a lap, a 400 meter that I can remember. So I'm quite happy. I'm coming around that bend and on the straightaway. This camera here is kind of like at the end of the lot, like of the 800 meter, like that's the 400 right there. Then I come around again on the lap, and this one here, it starts to kind of go a little bit slower. I think I'm like 134, 135 right now. I'm tired. So lining up for the third one, I'm just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But, you know, I get out there and I do it again. And I'm pushing, like I'm trying, and you know, I don't know what my times were. I just know when I come around this corner, you know, I'm just kind of like, am I there? I'm coming in that last stretch, you know, I'm feeling good. And then this section here, I check my watch and I'm looking, I'm like, I'm slowing down because this is on my second lap, and then I finish and I'm just like, oh, this is just like so, I'm just so done. So I take off for my fourth lap, and at this point I knew I was in for a rough ride. And the first lap, I could just feel it, right? My legs, you know, weren't 100% recovered. They were heavy. And coming around this corner, I'm slow. I'm feeling it. I'm about 138 maybe when I look at my watch there. But I push through, right? Again, coming around that last corner, and I'm just about to finish, and my watch starts to count down like 1, 2, 3, and it's kind of beeping as it goes. And I'm just ready to throw up my hands and say, I'm done. And lap 5, I'm thinking, wait, this is good. You know, I think I'll be okay. I think I've recovered enough. And I look at my watch again, and I'm not. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling on this one. And I'm just having a tough time. But again, I'm continuing to do it regardless. The kids keep coming up to the camera. They won't listen to their parents. And I'm just like, please don't take anything. But I finish, and then I'm leading off again on my next one. And for some reason, the start didn't really start filming. Something happened. But anyways, yeah, I kind of come around again, and I got a back angle here off the last one, or on my sixth one, I should say. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I could go anymore. I really, you know, down that straightaway, I'm just like in my head, I'm going, you just need to flow. You just need to go, just needs to be okay. And then I pick it up on the last lap there, and I think I'm doing well, but really, the heat's getting to me. And now I'm going bareback here. The shirt comes off. I need to focus. I need to regroup, and I need to get this done. So off I go again on my last one. And at this point, this is my first lap done. I'm about 135, I think. And then as I go by, I'm just like, I need to kick it in a high gear. And, you know, I come down the back end, I'm, you know, just about to finish, and I'm just like, thank you, it's over. And I'm just like, I'm struggling right now. I'm just trying to keep my breath. And you can see, you know, how I'm really like deep breathing. You can see me. It's a little crazy. But that's what it took to make it happen. And I got 7 800s in. Don't really know how I did on my time. All I know, like, people were looking at me going, are you okay? I'm just like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just working it. I'm just doing what I can. It's not the best one I've done. However, I got 8 of them in this time, and that's good. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. And also trying to manage the two cameras. That was kind of hard. And there was kids around and they were all checking out the camera. I'm gonna have to look at these numbers once I finish cooling down. I'll look at the numbers. I'm glad that's over. I'm done. I feel pretty damn good though, I'll tell you that. The fact that I was able to get 7 in today, I'm pretty happy. I want to continue, but I'm not going to be able to, well, maybe I can squeeze one more in next week, but that's it. Everything's wrapped up. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's dive into how I did. So let's see how we did on laps. I'm not optimistic on this one, guys. I am not optimistic. Where are we? There we go. Laps. Okay, first 800. 3:13. Not bad. 3:11. Not bad. Yeah, 3:14. And then 3:25. 3:25. Wow. 3:26. 3:22. Well, there you have it. May not be in the best, but I got it done. Hey, so have you guys ever heard of age grading? Well, if you haven't, and you're an older runner, if you're like a master's runner, people who are above 40, you may want to know about this because I'm just figuring it out. I must be a latecomer to this, but anyways, it is fantastic. So, you know how I said that I was hoping to get like a 3:05 after that run the other day? Well, it didn't happen. I tried. I mean, it was a tough time out there. However, I'm going to use this thing called age grading, and it takes an athlete, whether you're male, female, older runner, younger runner, doesn't matter, and you put it into this calculator and it will adjust your time, and you're able to use that time and compare it on an even playing field. It's very cool. So even if I look at how I did last year compared to how I did this year, I can go ahead and do that. If you are 65 and you want to see how you would have performed in your 800 meter repeats that you've just decided to take up and start doing, you can go ahead and see how you are at that age. Like it takes the age, it takes the sex, it takes everything out of the equation and puts us all on an even playing field. So for me, I'm super happy because I said I wanted to run a 3:05. Well, if I age grade myself, I ran a 2:55. Hell yeah, I'll take that as a win. So for all you people who are thinking, how do I compare myself to others if you're out on a group run, or even if you go to the track and you want to compare your run with another runner who you're running with who's younger, and you finished slower than he did, then you can actually plug your information. You can plug in your age, plug in your distance into a calculator, put in your time, and it will age grade it and give you the result on an even playing field. So I think that's really cool. Just wanted to put it out there and say, hell yeah, I did it. Fist bump. Anyways, if you are loving these videos, if you are loving the content I'm putting out there, please go ahead, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, all those wonderful things. It helps the channel out, it helps me out, and it just makes me want to keep on making more videos because you guys are watching them. So anyways, get out and run. I was consistent on the lower range, on the upper range, but I do have to work on my consistency a little bit more. Track teaches you a lot. If you're willing to listen, you can make some strides. Hope your training is going well. And if you want to see more of these videos, I'm going to link to up above here. When I first started doing my track sessions, you can find more of them right there. Seek adventures, run with joy, and live in gratitude. Have a great one, everyone. Bye for now.
Trying to find some balance in